Hey guys, Romie here. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're a first-time viewer, and if you're a returning viewer, thank you very much. Please like and comment on my video. This is my quick recap, my review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 3, Episode 5. Now, the episode, of course, starts off with Lyrica G and Pam. They don't get into a fight, but they borderline get into a fight, so security breaks it up. You have A1 still yelling at his mom, which I'm still looking at him like, really? I don't know what relationship you two have. Anyway, so they get escorted out. Lyrica is still upset, but A1, he has a perfect solution. He goes and he gives her a ring. And the ring was nice, but I mean, I wish we saw the old ring, because compared to the old ring, this new one must be fantastic, amazing. It just exude perfection, because she was just like, it was like, wait, I have to put it on your finger. It was just like, oh yeah, okay. I was like, oh, wow. I mean, she was really happy. So shout out to Lyrica. She got the ring of her dreams. She has the man of her dreams. I'm still looking at, like, what did that old ring look like? Because it must have been trash. Anyway, we have Shanda. She's in the studio. She's recording a song, and she sounds good. She actually sounds like she's working with real engineers. She invites Tiara, and so Tiara's just like, yeah, so what's up? What's good? Well, Tiara comes and finds out, yeah, Shanda's like, I have to do me, even though I love being a mom, I need to do something that's also more fulfilling. Willie, he's up to games. He, you know, he got caught out there, and now I'm stuck in the middle of it with this other chick, this side chick who's crazy. And of course, Tiara's like, damn, I thought Willie was one of the good ones. Oh well. I'm definitely not trying to model a potential marriage of mine after them now. So next we see Nikki Baby. We see Nikki Baby with Rosa Acosta. And it's just like, okay, yeah, hey Rosa. Hey Rosa. And it goes from that to Nikki going from Rosa to Safari. I'm like, wow, Nikki's really the dude in this situation right now. Like, I'm not trying to clown Safari, not in the least, because I actually think Safari's a cool dude. I'm saying that Nikki is doing the stereotypical stuff that you would expect a dude to do. Now, we're going to get past that because that'll blow up later. Nikki is, of course, in this whole dance class with Tiara and also Nia. Again, it's like Nia's pretty much the friend of this season. And they want to know, okay, so what's really going on with you, Nikki? Well, Nikki lets it be known she's dealing with two people. She's dealing with Safari and Rosa Acosta. They both look at her like she's crazy. Not because of Rosa or even the fact that she's dealing with two people. Because it's just like, you're young, you're single, you're successful, who cares? The issue that they have, which we all have, is, okay, so you realize Safari has some baggage, and they're afraid that that baggage will spill over into this relationship, if you want to call it a relationship. They're like, you know how bad things can get if he feels a certain way, if it turns out a certain way, if things don't proceed too well with Nikki. I mean, yeah, with the previous Nikki, and how he was the one that kind of started it off, made it public, all that stuff. And they made good points. I was just like, oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Regardless of the reason behind it, it still happened that way. It still played out that way. So Nikki Baby better watch herself. Now, we have a little date night. The date night is with Ray J, Princess, and Lyrica, and A1. And this is where A1 just lets it be known. They go roller skating. I'm just like, what type of, did they rent out the whole place? Because I can't imagine them just being able to, Anyway, so, no, they definitely didn't rent out the whole place. They probably rented a section. Now, how it works is that they're having the conversation, and they let it be known that, alright, the moms are crazy. The moms, we had a sit-down dinner, and it only lasted for 10 minutes, because after that first 10 minutes, they're ready to kill each other. And Ray J was like, you know what? Yeah, I thought I had it bad. No, of course you don't have it bad compared to a lot of people, Ray J. Mama Sonia's great. And even Princess was saying, yeah, I thought Mama Sonia was a lot, but at least she uses her words. I don't have to worry about her swinging on me. Not yet. If you don't get that prenup, we'll see what happens. Mama Sonia doesn't play. Now, A1's like, you know what, maybe we should just go and elope, because the moms, they can't get it together. Lyrica hates the idea because she doesn't want to, she feels like it'll cause a greater divide. And not only that, it's like her mom is her everything. So for her mom to not be at her wedding, and then her grandfather is a pastor, so for him not to come and you know, be the masters of ceremony, it's just, it's not what she envisioned, it's not what she wants, and it's really sad that it has to be that way. Because you're thinking about it, it's like, they're supposed to be grown people, and the parents are the ones that are acting the fool. Go figure. Ray J's just like, do whatever you need to do, bro, to get married soon, before it crumbles. Anyway, Shanda, she's performing, and again, she sounds good. You know, for TV purposes, they always actually have the pre-recorded track going, so that's what we're hearing. We have no idea what she actually sounds like until after the performance is over, or when the performance first begins. So, it looks cool. I'm looking at this club, and I feel like this is probably like an open mic thing. That's the type of vibe that I'm getting, because these look like they could be either producers, could be people that are saying, okay, we're recording Love and Hip Hop, come here at this and this time. If you just want to go to a club and hear some new music from a new and up-and-coming artist, come here. She's on Love and Hip Hop. You know how they can do it. So, they're there, and again, Tiara's like, great job, and you inspire me. The fact that you're going and you're getting it. And Sean's like, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, if Willie's going to do what he wants to do, I'm going to do what I want to do too. I'm not just going to go and allow him to go and make plans and have a career. I was doing this before I met him. It's just that as soon as you become a mother, things change. Absolutely. But the whole thing is, let's see how much that changes now, because I'm sure she didn't expect to have these type of issues. And the song did have to do with more so herself. The next song, and yes, I said next song because it's not of her. It's what is it? Chai City, whatever her name is. The side piece, Willie's side piece. Willie's side piece is there because Willie's side piece saw that Shanda again is stalking her on Instagram. That's why you have to be careful what you post. So, and again, that's how I'm thinking they probably filled that place. Or at least got some people in there, because the place wasn't filled. So, the side piece comes through, and it's just like, yeah, so, you know, I want to tell my side of the story, and I'm going to do it in a rap. And you know what the messed up part is? I'm listening to this rap, and I'm like, I took your man, 12 years. I'm like, why is this a bop? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Anyway, while she's performing, she's getting close to Shanda and trying to antagonize Shanda. I'm thinking, so... And then they start to scrap. I'm looking at this like, you're going to go and try to blame it on Shanda when you're the one who antagonized her? And you were the one who actually kind of ran up on her? Oh, she was ruining my performance. I was letting it out. You were trying to let it out on her. And she wasn't having it. Now, Shanda, I know Shanda wasn't prepared to fight because her wig came off. Her performance, her stage wig came off. And Tierra Marie was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Security was holding her back. I mean, she was trying to kick the side chick. And, oh, Kyesha. Okay, we'll give her name back. Kyesha. Tierra was trying to kick Kyesha, and it was a good tussle. I mean, Kyesha looked like, it didn't look like they actually physically hit each other. Again, it looked more like the usual pulling of the hair mat, hair type of fight. And I was like, what type of foolery? And you see at one point the security guard just picks up little old Shanda, and Shanda was just like, you know what? When I see her, you messed up my hair. And then, of course, Shanda, she gets it together. She puts it back. It's just like, I can't believe this chick. See, this is the type of BS I'm talking about. And people are trying to wonder why this and that. I'm thinking, you don't have to explain it to me. I understand. Not from personal experiences, but I can see that you're going through it with this foolishness and that it's Willie's fault. And I can believe that he's been entertaining this woman for 12 years. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, we have Safari, and he's meeting up with Lil Fizz and A1. A1 knows Safari, so he invites Safari and Fizz out so that they can go and meet with each other, because it's just like, yeah, you guys have something in common that you need to share. So Safari goes and lets it be known that he's just like, what are you talking about? Oh, Nikki baby. Oh, Nikki baby. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Because again, it wasn't a serious relationship. It's the same situation. They figured out it's the same situation. Nikki baby is essentially acting like the stereotypical what the guy would be doing, over promising, under delivering, and it's just like string you along. Yeah, that's what Nikki baby's doing in this relationship, and I'm not mad at her because she's let it be known that I'm not trying to get wifed up anytime soon. So she's letting it be known from the jump. The issue is that she keeps getting in relationships on this show with people who want to show her more love and affection than she's willing to give to one in particular person, and also time. And so it's like Safari's a relationship type of person, Fizz is a type of relationship type of person. They're both type of relationship type of guys, and because of that, having a girl that's kind of like playing them or kind of stringing them along, that's not going to work out too well. So it's just like, you know what, be warned, because Nikki has a track record, and don't be surprised if she has someone else on the side, because she does stuff like that and doesn't think twice about it. I'm thinking, Safari, this is going in one ear, not the other, isn't it? You're in love right now, so you don't even care. Now, again, what I thought what would have happened, happened. What I thought would have happened. Lyrica G is on stage. We knew it was only a matter of time that Lyrica G was going to be on stage. We knew it was only a matter of time before Lyrica G was going to be on stage. And how did I know? She was already giving us, you know, come and book me type of vibes. So, I'm not surprised that she... Now again, that looks more like an open mic type of thing. Again, she sounded fine. She sounded good. The real deal is that she's talking with her daughter. She's talking with Lyrica because Lyrica lets me know what happened at the dinner wasn't cool, and the fact that you guys can't get along and I don't understand how we're supposed to blend together as a family. Lyrica G is like, hold up! We aren't a family. You and I are family. I'm not family with those others, and here's why. And now I understand why she, because I was like, dang, why is she going so hard? But now it makes sense. It makes sense because Lyrica G, she actually had 2 daughters. Yes, she gave birth to two twins. And one was Lyrica, and then there was her other daughter who died right before their 3rd birthday. And so the father of her children at the time, she told them, you know what, if you do not come to this funeral, then I'm done with you. You're dead to me, you're dead to us. That's it, don't ever come around ever again. And ever since then, he hasn't. So, it's just fallen on her. And so she's just like, I know I didn't handle it the best way, but I'm thinking, it doesn't matter because your daughter died. So, that's just like, look, however you react to certain things afterwards, we understand. And so she's afraid of losing her daughter and her daughter being taken away. And she doesn't want her daughter married to anyone. Bad enough she doesn't like Pam because her and Pam are oil and water. And also, Lyrica G, she can come off as, you know, a little bit I'm above you type of thing. She gives off that vibe, I'm sure, with regards to certain people. And Pam, I think, is one of them. So, we know that's not going to work. And originally, Lyrica almost slipped and put it out there that, you know what, maybe I'm not going to do this wedding thing with you guys. And Lyrica G caught it, but then Lyrica cleaned it up. It's just like, no, I'm just not sure if you guys are going to argue and fight on the wedding day. It's just like, oh, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. I'm thinking, yeah, right. Yeah, what wedding day? With who there, exactly? How did I forget about the most entertaining scene for me in this whole episode? When Shanda was writing out that letter to Willie to let him know that, oh, well, you know, I can't do this right now. I need to step away from being a mother, from being your wife. Well, not necessarily from being a mother, but from being your wife. And the stuff that you're putting me through and doing to me and lying and the deceit. I'm thinking, because Willie is in the background. Here's how the scene is set. You have Shanda. She's sitting down. She's writing. She's writing this letter to Willie. And so she's reading the letter, you know, the voiceover of the letter. Willie's reading the other half of the letter. And all the while, his music about forgiveness and I'm sorry and all of that is playing that in the background. And you see, like I said, he's in the studio, so you see the letter on the pad. You see her it keeps going back and forth between the studio and her writing the letter. The studio and her writing the letter. I'm thinking, wait a minute. Why does it feel like we're watching an R&B? We are watching a 2016 R&B music video courtesy of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Hollywood. Love and Hip Hop. That's how I couldn't in the transitions and the drawing out. After that, we get Safari, and he's meeting up with Nikki Baby. And I shouldn't say meeting up. Nikki Baby has her why did I almost call it a clothing line? No, her underwear line. And now she's shooting the guys. And, you know, she's rubbing the oil on the guys. And it's just like, you a little ashy right now. And Safari comes in. And again, remember, Safari has fur everything. So in his confessionals, he has his Lion King mane and no shirt, and then coconut oil on. Coconut oil, he's right though, because I use coconut oil too. Not all the time because that'd be ridiculous, especially here on the East Coast. But coconut oil is definitely what you want to use if you want some 24-hour sheen. Absolutely, because that stuff does not. Your skin doesn't absorb it at the same rate as all that other stuff, and it's nice. It feels nice. It feels nice. You don't look ashy. You don't look dried out. Anyway, so he's a little irritated, and he's just like, you know, you go out of town and then I don't hear from you? Like, what's good? What's going on? Are you trying to play me? Are you seeing someone? Nikki Baby switches it up and says, you know what? You already know that we're not exclusive. Am I going and having sex and doing all this stuff with another guy? Absolutely not. I'm thinking, she's not just... We know it's not a guy, it's a woman! It's Rosa Acosta! So, she's doing a good job of deflecting. And no, she was getting very upset. I'm like, we've never seen this much emotion from Nikki Baby ever. So, this is what it looks like when Nikki Baby has to lie and try and get someone off her back. And that's what she was doing with Safari. Poor Safari, he wants to be in a relationship so bad. She's been trying to tell him though that she wants to take it slow and that you can't just keep calling me and texting me doing all that stuff. That clingy stuff isn't going to work. He's saying, I told you how I am from the jump. And I'm thinking, she told you how she is from the jump too. You just didn't want to listen to it. I'm starting to see, it's not Nikki Baby's fault. You just thought things were going to be different because of who you are and what you bring to the table. And I'm not talking about money, I just mean personality as a person. But Nikki Baby's like, I got options, I'm gonna explore them. If you want to say you're in a relationship with me, that's cool. Because of course eventually the blogs will find out, which they did. But now it's time for, so we'll see how that goes. I really want to see how this goes, because I feel like Safari is going to be okay with the whole Rosa Acosta thing because it's not another guy. But we'll see how Rosa reacts, because that in itself can be pure entertainment. Now we're at Lyrica and A1. They decided to drive out to this church that looks like it came straight out of a scene from Kill Bill. Oh yeah, and shout out to everyone on this show, regardless of if you like the music or not. At least we actually hear their music on the show. And after, in each commercial, we see, okay, that's the name of the song, that's the track, that's the art cover, the cover art. So shout out to Love and Hip Hop All Hollywood for having that part together. But these are official... Let me stop. I was about to say something that will slap the other franchise in the face. Anyway, so A1's really trying to reassure her. And why did Lyrica... I feel like Lyrica watched Beyonce's Best Thing I Never Had and recreated that look, slash a little bit of the B-Day cover art, a slash with a little bit of the 4 cover art. You can't tell me nothing. You inspired by Beyonce and Kill Bill. You can't tell me nothing else. Anyway, she's just like, alright, so are we going to do this or not? And she's over it because she wants her mom to be there, because her mom talked about how she's her world and that she wants to you know, as her best friend, and she's feeling a certain way about it. And it's unfair that she even has to go and consider something like this. So initially we're thinking, uh-oh, maybe she's going to back out. But no, they go and decide to get married, and I'm like, what is he wearing? What is A1 wearing? You know, it doesn't matter. It's 2016, different time. He can wear whatever he wants to wear. The person overseeing the marriage, the wedding, the pastor, whatever. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on with his eye? No, it doesn't matter. That was disrespectful. He's a pastor. He's a minister. He's something. He's something. Anyway, so that was it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know which foolery. This show is foolery, and I appreciate it. A whole lot better than Atlanta.